Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. So in today's tutorial we're going to go over how to use the map method in Python, right? Functional programming in Python using the map keyword, function. So the map function is used to do certain things to all elements within an iterable. So for example, I have a list of numbers, right? And I want to add 2 to all those numbers. I can use a map, right? Instead of writing my own for loop to do that for me, I can just use map function to do that. So in this tutorial we'll be using BPython. So if you're not BPythonist, you can check out this tutorial. If you can also feel free to follow along with your normal Python interpreter. So I'll just go ahead and actually start my BPython just like this. BPython, sorry, I got that wrong, so let me just clear the screen. So this will be BPython. Okay, so I'll clear the screen. So I'm going to create an iterable called x, and I'm just going to give you some numbers, right? 1 3 4 and then 5. Okay, so let's make it just 1 2 5. So I want to add, let's say I want to add 2 to all of these elements, so I just call it x. I'm going to store it in x incremented, right? Incremented, and I'm simply going to do map, and I'm going to input here. It takes in a function, so I'm simply going to use a lambda function. If you know what a lambda function is, I have a tutorial on the lambda function on my channel. You can check that tutorial out. So I'm simply going to do a lambda, I think it's like this, lambda. Yeah, you're going to take in x, and then you're simply going to x, you're going to add 2 to this number x2. You're going to add 2 to x. Okay, so that's all you're going to be doing. So and then we also need to provide in here the iterable, and the iterable will be x. So let's run this, and then we have that y incremented, which will just be a list. So you just say x incremented underscore incremented. This is incremented just like this. We run this, we got back an object, right? So we got back an object. So the reason why we got back an object, this is just return to an object. So now we need to convert that object back into a list. So you can just do this, and then in here it is to provide in here a list. Okay, so you need to say list, and then this would be inside of a list. So bring it this way and then run that. So go x underscore incremented just like this, and then we can have back that list right there. So we have added 2 to each of those elements within our list. So we have 3, which is as a result of 1 plus 2. We have 2, which is a result of 2 plus 2, and the list goes on, right? So that's how we can add elements, how we can use the lambda function to do specific operation to each of those elements without actually having to write a for loop. So if we do that, we make sure that we convert it back into a list. So that's all there is to map function. That's all I wanted us to discuss in this tutorial. It was a really short tutorial, and I hope you have learned something from this tutorial and how to save yourself a lot of time. Instead of writing a function to do this for you, you can just use the map method. Okay, so thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next tutorial. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, I kindly ask you to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next tutorial. Keep safe.